Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, y'all. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Let's go. Monday, I grind. Tuesday, I grind. Wednesday, I grind. Thursday, I grind. Friday, I grind. Saturday, I grind. Hey. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning, Ny'Asia. Good morning, Lene or Lean, however you pronounce it. Shaiki the Savage. Thank y'all. This shirt is actually from my homeboy Lamont. His podcast, he actually interviewed me, and the podcast drops tomorrow for 420. Let's go. God is my source. Go follow him today. Let's go, because God is our source here at Bible and Blunt. So it was only right. My guy got me together. He gave me the shirt. I got 2 shirts. I got a hoodie. I got the wristbands. I'm actually giving some of these away today. Who wants some God is my source wristbands? It's lit, y'all. It's lit. Mm-hmm. Good morning. What's funny, Jada? Good morning. Let's go. Y'all, I feel so good. I feel so blessed today. You know, I woke up and I just got to it today. I didn't hesitate. I just got up. Good morning, Queen K, Tay Table, Lucy Vuitton. Y'all, I got up today and I just got to it. I knew I had stuff to do. So I woke up. I went to the gym. I got my workout in. My partner that usually work out with me, she had to leave a little bit early for a test today. But I didn't finish. I actually stayed an extra 30 minutes. It's just stuff to get done, y'all. I got stuff to get done. I got goals to hit. Okay? So, yes. Thank you, Jess. I was hitting my little 1-2 for you, Jada. But yes, y'all. Grand Rising. Just good morning. For the ones that's new here, let's just get to it, right? This is Bible and Blunts. If you've never been here, what we do here is we smoke a blunt. You feel me? We get high while we talk about the Most High. Like, that's literally the easiest way to put it. We get high and then we talk about the most important person in the world. I work out an hour. But yes. Right? God is my source. I'm feeling this shirt. I've been up since 6:30. I'm getting better with waking up thanks to 360. Let's get it. Let's go. I love it. Y'all. Excuse my nails, bro. But anyway, like I was saying, what we do here at Bible and Blunts is we actually get high and we talk about the Most High. You know, I created this environment for the ones who might just feel like because they commit a certain kind of sin or because of the lifestyle they live that they can't tap into God, or because of the lifestyle they live they can't read the Bible, because of the lifestyle they live they can't serve their purpose, because of the things they done in their past God does not want them, because of the things in the past they can't go to church, because of the things in the past they can't get, you know what I'm saying? That's what I've created this for. I'm tired of the stereotypes. Like, I really do get tired of it. And it's crazy because it's like the deeper and deeper I get into what I do, I realize, like, dang, our world is really filled with so many hypocrites, y'all. Like, the comments I read on Facebook, the comments I read on Instagram, I be like, what? Like, people really believe that they can tell you what you should and shouldn't do while worshiping God. And that's the craziest thing you can do. That's the craziest thing you can do is think you can tell somebody what they should and shouldn't do while they serving God. What's wrong with you? You ain't doing nothing but pissing God. Listen, because God don't like that. God be looking at you like, wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, let her smoke that weed. I need her to understand. Let her be a prostitute. I need her to feel that pain. Let her be a stripper. I need her to see her value. Let that man cheat. I need her to y'all understanding what I'm saying here? This how he work. But then here you go, people on the earth, man, coming up telling you, oh, nah, you did all that. You might as well forget about God. What? I'm confused. So that's what made me, because once I started reading the Bible and I started seeing the way God was showing up for me, it wasn't making sense. I was like, well, if God doing this for me and he did it for her, and he even did it for, he killed somebody, and God came through. Why? Where is no limit on this? See, what we got to realize, listen, y'all, and it's so crazy. When I say I was begging God for a message today, for some reason today, I did not want to get on her without a message. Because, like, for some of y'all don't know, this is our second day of our fast. So today is day 2 of the Bible and Blunt's second fast. And, like, I like to come with heat. So I literally, like, I was wondering why yesterday God ain't give me no word. And then today, you feel me, I'm stepping in the shower right before this. And I'm like, okay, like, are you about to give me a word now? Then I'm in the shower and I was trying to force a word. Like, I started trying to just put quotes together. Like, ooh, I'm going to talk about this. And every one that I said, it just wasn't working. Every quote that I tried and all that, I was trying to, like create a word for y'all. And he wouldn't give me one. But for the people that know, y'all know that for real, when I don't have a word and he just get to moving in here, because a lot of that be moved off of y'all energy, right? So when he just delivered me a word, like, live, it hit different. The reason I said that is because I want y'all to know I don't have a word today. So we about to vibe. Hey, these be the best ones to me, but I just wanted a word, but it's all right. But anyway, what I was about to say anyway was, how can you really let someone else tell you that God does not want you, right? Oh, I know the quote I was about to say. There's no limit on God's love. And I think we need to hear this. And when I say no limit, I don't mean the amount of love that he has to give. Uh-oh. I don't mean that God got so much love to give. We know that. Of course he do. But what I mean by there's no limit is God don't have limitations on who he chooses to love. Okay? God don't say, oh, no. Oh, nah, she did that, so I ain't messing with her for real. That's just not how he rock. As much as we want him to, that's why niggas be able to catch bodies, and unfortunately, they get away with it. It do happen. You got to think about it. God really allow us to do certain things, and if you come correct, he's going to forgive you. Does this mean that every nigga that catch a body, as long as they ask God for forgiveness, they gonna beat the case? Absolutely not. You could be a fool and try that if you want to. But what I'm saying is, just because you caught a body don't mean God ain't gonna come through for you. Like, even if you go to prison, God could make it to where you just do a little bit of time. You were supposed to do this amount of time, you end up doing this amount of time. Right? Or you were supposed to be in this prison and he done bumped you down a few levels. Now it ain't as crazy in that prison. That's how he work. Even after you do something that you would really think God to be like, yeah, I'm cool on you. Because that's how he work. It's no limits on him. He ain't cutting niggas off like the way we cut people off, bro. God don't work like that. He might put you on pause. Grand Rising Asia, Grand Rising Brandy. Happy Tuesday. Sister, did you make it to the gym? Oh, no, you said you had therapy at 8. Look at me all in her business. I be in my friend's business. Exactly. She said you would go from maximum security to medium. Exactly. Thank you, Ashtia. For the she said she liked my shirt. Thank you, sis. But exactly. God move in the craziest situations if you let him. It's heavy on the if you let him though. Heavy on the if you let him. Cause it ain't no limits on it. See, we get so nervous, bro. You really letting a person dictate you and God relationship, and that's the first mistake you can make. I don't care if it's your grandma. I don't care if it's your dad. I don't care if it's your cousin. I don't care if it's your auntie. I don't care if it's your man. I don't care if it's your kids. I don't care, bruh. I don't care about none of that. Yeah, I'm going after work. She told me no jogging today and to pace myself. But she's super proud. I'm proud too. And God is proud too, sis. Love you. But yes. Riri, good morning. Oh, I left my lighter. Don't break our routine. Send my voice memo after this. My sisters be having me in check. All right, sis. I got you. Let me go get the lighter because it's about to get good. About to get good in here. All right. So let's really talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it. Like, who are you allowing to determine your relationship with God? Like, straight up. And this question can really go a little bit deeper for real because, like, some people gonna easily be like, me. I don't care what nobody say, coach. I learned from you, coach. You do Bible and blood, so I know that I don't have to worry about, what people gotta say about me and God. I don't care. Yeah, I smoke my weed. I'm in control of this. But let's dig a little bit deeper though, like for real, who really in control? And let me ask you this. Sometimes we gotta know if we even the best person to be in control. Like for real, some of us been living in doubt so long that even allowing yourself to be in control of you and God's relationship is the problem. Some of us need to just let God take full control of your relationship. Because having a little bit of you in there is the problem. Some of us, it ain't got nothing to do with the people around us. The people around us ain't got nothing to do. They ain't even talking about what you're doing with God. Uh-oh. Like, it'd be easy for us to talk about how other people might feel about God, but then, like, some of us got to self-reflect and wonder, like, do we even have them people around us? Like, is there even anyone talking negative about God to you for real? Or is it you? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, y'all. Somebody could have, like, okay. This is what I'm saying. Somebody could have told you when you was a kid, right? That you can't go to church unless you wear a dress. If you cuss, God don't love you. If you have sex with somebody who ain't your husband, God don't love you. Right? They could have told you that when you was 11. But you 30 now. You 30 now. So at some point you got to wonder, is it my grandma from 25 years ago who's stopping me from building this relationship? Or is it me? Do I have this fear? Am I holding on to that? Oh, this go perfect with part of our fast today. Oh, God is crazy. I forgot. God is crazy, y'all, because this go right on with our fast today. But right, Is it my grandma that got me not wanting to talk to God, or is it me? Am I choosing to hold on to this because my grandma I ain't even told my grandma I'm reading the Bible. So is it really my grandma? Is it really the pastor who did something to their kid? I'm not even interested in that church no more. So am I really not going to church because of that pastor? Or am I not going to church because now I'm using that as a reason, as an excuse? She said, for me, in the beginning, it was the church that I felt controlled my relationship with Christ. But whatever I got looked at crazy because I came in with the church, with what the church called inappropriate. Once I felt left out of a place of church, I gave up hope. Yeah. And that happens. That do happen. But that's when you gotta know, like, okay, was I doing this for the church? Was I just going to church to please them up? You almost made me cuss, and I ain't cussed in Bible and Bloods, and it's in about 2 weeks. Whew. Y'all almost made me use that word. That F-bomb almost came because I was getting worked up right there. Like, what? Was I going here to please these people? Or was I going for my relationship with God? Because if I was going for my relationship with God, then it didn't matter if I was at church or not. See, and a lot of us, let's be real, especially in our community, right? We naturally are like molded into having to go to church. And let's talk about it, y'all. Y'all know I don't mind talking about it. See, a lot of us don't like church because we had to go. We don't like things that we have to do. It's like in our nature for some reason, bro. Like if your grandma say you gotta wear a skirt, you want to wear jeans. But if she say you gotta wear jeans, you want to wear a skirt. It's just something in us, okay? We just gonna be honest here, right? That's just kind of how we move for some reason, right? So I feel like what happens is, like, I don't know about y'all, but for me, the only time I went to church was with my grandma. I would go, though, because, you know, I got to go out. I got to hang around my cousin because my grandma was raising my cousin who was my age. So I got to go with my cousin. I knew my grandma was going to take me shopping because my grandma didn't want me to wear the clothes my mom had. Uh-oh, we going to talk about it, right? She didn't want me to wear them clothes, so she had to go buy me some new socks, some new dresses, some new tights. Every time. So in my mind, I'm going because I know I'm going to get all of this. I know we finna go get some food in the morning. I know, I know. And on top of that, I know that I am making my grandma proud. So that's really why I'm going too. Hey, happy birthday to my girl, DeQuandra. It's my sister's birthday. Oh, nay. I text you back and I bet you I didn't send it. I text you right back as soon as I saw the message. I bet you I didn't send it. I text you right back as soon as your message came through, bro. I'm trash. I can't take my phone off of here. You know it get to tweaking. Hey, you can still come down and kick it with me tomorrow, though. Hey, if you want to pull up, I'll be sis. Cause my other sister coming in town. Y'all know I want to be around love tomorrow. I want to be around love. So if you want to pull up, pull up. But I'm going to tell you the plan, though. But look, what I was telling y'all was like, I was going to church off the strength of my mom. I mean, my granny. You know, the things that I would get, the things that I was pleasing her, those type of things. So once, this is what happened with me. I'm going to be straight up, right? I'm going to be straight up. Girl, them curls right here. Look, this is, once I got, okay, so I used to do all the stuff. I used to go to church. I used to praise dance. I used to be in there ready, right? But then, once I got to like 8th grade, I'll never forget when I started really I started listening. This is what happened. I started dating a preacher's kid, right? He was my boyfriend. And like, they was real into that. Like, they was really into God. Like, and I started questioning it because now I wasn't going with my grandma's stuff no more. I used to go with my grandma when I was young. I stopped going to church and stuff with my grandma. I didn't really care. So Now I'm like 13, 14, and I'm just like, I get to really questioning things because now I'm starting to come into myself, and I'm like, so y'all saying, y'all know I'm honest. I'm like, so y'all saying to me, this dude, he just like appeared out of nowhere, and then he made two people. These two people reproduced. And like he just made all this, like, y'all, like, I used to be like, y'all really want me to believe this? Like, I'm looking at people like, what is wrong with you? Why are you letting people manipulate your mind to believe this? Like, I'll never forget ninth grade homecoming. After homecoming, you know, people used to get hotels and stuff, trying to be grown, right? And we was in this hotel room. And like, I didn't smoke in high school. Like, I probably hit a blunt, but I wasn't buying no weed. I wasn't doing none of that in high school. And I drank, but I didn't drink until like junior, senior year. That's when I was drinking. Shouldn't have been drinking, but I was. But this was freshman year, so I wasn't drunk or anything. I literally was just in the hotel, just wanted to be in the mix. It's me, my sister, the preacher's kid. We wasn't dating though, but it was the same boy. And like his homeboys, and you know, we all just there. And they in there talking about God. Y'all, I am crying arguing with them. I'm like, bro, I gotta get out of this room because y'all sound crazy. I mean, I argued them down to the point I was crying, mad. I was like, I gotta go, bro. Like, this is crazy. These people are crazy, okay? So, the reason I tell y'all this is because, see, you gotta establish that relationship with God for yourself, okay? Because if I would have been in the church really getting that feel and getting that understanding, like if my grandma really sat me down and explained to me why I was going to church, what I was going there to learn, who God was, what God do, use real life experiences, and told me, look, that's God. That happened because of God. Those kind of things, I would have been more interested in a relationship. But because her main thing was, I just need to be in church with my grandbabies. My grandbaby, I need to be here, and I need to show that my grandbabies is coming to church. Right? So this is the problem, y'all. You gotta have your own relationship, because at the end of the day, if you doing it for anybody else, I don't care if you on here for me and you want to be able to show me that you support me. God already know that. God like, yeah, all right, you show up on Bible and Blunts faithfully, but I still don't know who you are. Let me take that back. You still don't know who I am, because God knows exactly who you are. He like, oh yeah, you making this sound real good, but what are you really doing? You can keep taking pictures of that Bible all day, but what are you really doing with the things you taking pictures of? You can post these memes and these quotes and these scriptures. You can do that all day. But what are you really doing behind closed doors? Like, what's the real deal? What's the real relationship? And the thing is this, what you start to realize, right, is that when you really got this firm relationship with God, you can't be broke. You can't be shook. You can't, bro. Things are going to happen. Now, you human, so don't get me wrong. But the way you built, once you got him in you and with you, like, you just move different. I can look at people in their situations and tell if they really tapped in or not. Not that I'm not going to call it out. I'm never going to tell somebody that. But I can tell by the way you thinking and the way you moving and the way you talking and the way you walking. I can tell if you tapped into God. Because God going to make you move a certain kind of way when he there. He only going to let you say a certain kind of thing. He only going to let you he only going to let you put yourself in certain kind of environments. I'm trying to tell y'all something. You get to thinking people acting funny. They ain't acting funny. God just protecting them. God don't want them around you, baby. Uh-oh. When you get to moving with God, you get this feeling where, hey, TJ. Hey, my brother. Look, though. When you got God with you, you get to moving just a little different. You be like, hold on. I used to want to go there, but I'm cool for real. That don't even give me that thrill it once gave me. And you might even be wondering, like, why am I? Like, and that's why you got to just let them have it. Just let God take control because he know the right way. So it's going to be uncomfortable for you. A lot of y'all, as soon as it get uncomfortable, you go right back into your comfort zone when the comfort zone is the problem. You can't do that. Let God keep on moving. Let him keep moving. You be like, dang, why I don't want to hang with my best friend? Because that ain't your best friend. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Wow, I want to answer her call. Because she ain't talking about what you want to talk about. You tired of that conversation. Gee, every time I've been tuning in lately, I've been feeling like a message is specifically for me. It is, sis. God will have you looking at me like, what? Exactly. I'm straight on you. Okay? You be like, oh, I'm just not even going to answer this FaceTime today. And you like, dang, why I'm acting like that? But this thing you know, you start feeling a little more peaceful. You start talking to people different. Your heart is just a little bit lighter, and you like, people get to telling you glowing, and you like, I don't even know what I did different. You ain't do nothing. You let God in. Because when you let God in, you ain't got to do too much. The problem is, it be so heavy because you trying to carry everything by yourself. Uh-oh. We all done made that statement like, I just feel heavy. Be honest with me, y'all. Be honest with me. If you ever said, I feel heavy, put a 1 in the chat. Because I know we all did. Drop a 1. I need it right now. If you made that statement before. Today feel heavy. Listen, I'll probably put 111 million. And 111, okay, 0.1. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Look at all the ones. We all have said that before, and I'm trying to tell you something, y'all. Every time you feel that, look, she said, I said it yesterday. Every time you feel that, like, I just feel heavy. That's because you got to give most of that to God. Now, some of it God wants you to carry. I'm going to be straight up with y'all because sometimes we think we got to give everything to God. God wants you to carry some of it because he needs you to be able to hold that weight. But he be like, give me some, bro. Give me some, man. I got you. Give me some, man. And next thing you know, your back lighter because you gave it to God. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's the banger right there. We trying to figure out how I'm going to pay this. Let God pay it. How I'm going to get the money? Let God provide the money. Just chill. How about you do the work, let him do the money. You do the work, he provide the money. Next thing you know, somebody come in that done paid you 3 times that one service. All you had to do was just do the work. We want to carry everything. Forgetting like God gonna give you what you need. So if you know your rent gotta be paid, why you tripping? Why you tripping? Or you tripping about the ticket to that show he don't want you to go to because when you get there, on your way there, it was going to be a car accident. You was going to get stopped. You weren't going to make it. You was going to waste your money. It wasn't no refund. Let him have control. We be too worried about the uncontrollables. You can only control the controllables at the end of the day. We want to be so in control. He said load be too heavy, but he will never put too much on you than you can bear, period. Never, ever, ever. Okay? And trust me, as soon as he noticed that when you got him with you, listen, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all something. When you got God with you, he even will put more on you than you can bear because he know that he right next to you. So if it tip, you good. Think about it. Think about it. If he right next to you and he putting some stuff on you, he already know that if you just tilt a little bit, even if he ain't got to hold the load, guess what he can do? You lean it, all he got to do is this. Put your arm around his shoulder. Come on, we good. He may not even need to take the load from you, but he there to keep you tall. He there. Oh, your hands. Okay, he can pour some water in your mouth. Okay, y'all might not be hearing me today. Y'all might not be hearing me today. It's such a difference between having him right here and having him behind you. If you about to fall to the side, he can't catch you from behind you. And normally, if you holding something, you ain't falling straight back. You get to tilting first. Think about it. That's the first thing we do. We get to feeling tired. We get to leaning a little bit. But if you got God right next to you, even when he puts something on you that he know gonna be heavy, God already know when it's gonna be heavy. Trust me. He already know. That means he know that you're gonna be able to carry it. And he know that if you can't carry it, he gonna be right next to you to pick you right up when you think you can't carry it. Because trust me, you can always carry it. I ain't even gonna say if you can't. You can always carry it. He's never gonna put anything on you that you cannot bear. He don't do it. That's not how he works. The problem be, y'all don't want to hear this though. But the problem be, you don't think you can bear it, so now you ain't doing the work that's required for you to be able to hold the load. Good morning, Shell. Now you're not doing what's required, so that's why you think you can't hold it. Because God, like, no, I needed you to do some more sit-ups, bro. Y'all, I need you to do some more push-up. Your arms a little weak. You absolutely have the strength. You have everything you need. You just didn't go to the gym. You just didn't do the drill. You absolutely was supposed to go to the league. But remember when I told you to go work out after practice? Uh-oh. This the part we don't like. The part we don't like is what we didn't do to be able to bear that. We built for it. If God put it on us, we built for it. But the question is, are you building the foundation? Are you doing the work? Are you using the tools? It's kind of like a scavenger hunt. Like God is like, he'd be like, yeah, you are supposed to go here, but first you got to figure this part out. First, you got to realize you ain't supposed to be with this man. I do want you to be married, but you're not understanding. You're not supposed to be married to him. I do want you to start a business, but I need you to really manage your money with this job first because, baby, no. What you're doing right now, the least that I could do is make sure you go to work. You ain't ready to have to really handle everything on your own. You ain't ready for that. So, yeah, you do got to work right now because you ain't showed me. You ain't showed me what you can really do. You ain't ready to be an entrepreneur. You ain't taking the risk with the money that you getting for show. So I don't know what you gonna do with the money that you, if you don't know if it's coming, because I'm trying to tell you that entrepreneur life ain't no joke. And that's how God is. He make you stay at that job. He even let you quit it and then make you go back to it. Because he want to see. He like, well, let me see. You think you ready? Show me. I told y'all we serve a show me God. Literally. He said, I'm literally on vacation thinking about these signs God been sending me. And you right. God definitely said that. Figure out what's going on with this job before I bless you. I felt that one. Yep. Period. I know that one way too well. I know that one far too well. Tell him. She said, I kind of want to tell my boss I'm in church and I'll be back to work whenever we done. Listen, what he gonna say? No, you can't praise God right now. That'd be crazy. But straight up, that's what God to do. Like, the thing is, when you start telling God you ready for something, and this is why I tell people, when you start walking with God, you have to be ready because God, asking you shall receive. So if you telling God you ready, he'll give it to you. But at the same time, we serve a show me God. You still got to show him. So he like, oh, you want that? All right, bet, let's do it. And he'll start putting some weight on you to see if you're ready, right? And all you got to do is show him. Just show him. But if your mind is not strong enough, you're going to immediately go to, oh, since I'm going through this, God telling me this ain't the time. Good morning, Angel. Look at the girls is here. Right. I'm not lying to y'all. If you ain't mind strong, soon as he put you up against your first test, you going to think it's him telling you ain't supposed to do it. That's the worst thing you can do. Why you going straight to I ain't supposed to? Why you ain't thinking, what can I do? All right, bet, God. How you want me to do this? Because I'm ready. That's how I be. I'm ready. Like what? I'm not stopping. You can't stop. Y'all know I'm the quick stopping. A lot of us stop. Soon as the test comes, you stop. Why are you doing that? That is the worst thing you could do. Is stop right when God get to working on you. And that's why the mind is so powerful, because when your mind is powerful and you have real discernment and you really tapped into him, you understand that everything is a test. Anything that don't feel comfortable is test. I swear to you. Anything that feels uncomfortable is just a test. This is what I was telling y'all yesterday. You got to understand that everything is a blessing. The moment you can think of your life that everything is a blessing, no matter how it feels in the moment, your whole energy is shift. Your whole mindset shift. The way you move, the way you talk, the way you walk. Because now you understand, I'm a walking blessing. Hello? I'm a walking blessing. No matter how it, whatever it is, you get in a car accident, all right. God, what you trying to say? God, what you trying to teach me? God, what's going on? But a lot of us go straight to like, oh my God, now I'm about to miss work. I got bills due. Like, we go straight to this crazy mind. I lived there for so long that I know. Like, we go straight there. We go straight to worry instead of like figuring out what's the blessing in it. Ooh, God, how you want me to move from here? Okay, how I'm going to be able to tell a testimony from here? Let's get this going. But you go straight into like a dark place, and that's the worst thing you could do. The worst thing you can do is when God put you up against the test, is fail the test, because now you have no testimony. You just going down, down, down. When God like, what? You were supposed to you were supposed to boom, 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 then boom. Now you use that as leverage. Now you step up on that, you use that. You feel me? You were supposed to stack the rocks, and then boom, now you using that as a ladder. But your ass you done let the rock knock you down. What's going on? He like, you was supposed to catch it, put it down, catch it, put another one, catch it, put another one. Now you got something to step on. You 3 levels higher. Whole time you let every rock hit you. You down one step. Another rock come, boom, you down another step. But it's all in your mind. If I can't tell you nothing else, the power is in your mind. It's how you think about situations. Because how you think is how you move. Wherever your mind go in a situation, that's what you're going to make your decision based off of. So think about that. If something happened and you go straight to a negative place, you making a decision based off a negative thing, you already on the wrong track. You already done messed up. He said, felt like my first test was him saying, pick up that paintbrush and I'll save your life. Now I feel like he's maturing for something bigger with the same paintbrush, slowly training me. Yep. It take baby steps. Literally, it be baby steps, and that be the thing. Like, the thing is, we get too eager. If you pay attention to people who truly grow off their talent, it's because they stay consistent with what they're doing. This is what I had to learn, okay? This is why I'm going back into this wig business, and I'm going back into what God have already made me a master at. Because we get crazy. Like, he'll make us a master at something, and for some reason, we think we got to go master something else. Like, why? That's because that's the world we live in. But when you really, really tap in and you really understand, you get that you can get 7 streams. Everybody want the 7 streams. You can get 7 streams off of the one thing if you do it right. But when we hear 7 streams, we think we got to do this. We got to sell dope, cook, babysit. No. So that be the problem right there. When God makes you a master at something, really, really keep mastering it. And the other doors is going to open when they're supposed to, but we get real eager, we get real impatient. You know, things don't move at the pace that we want. Then we get worried about money. That be the main thing. Oh, I got to make money. Okay, no, if you already working a job, and then God's showing you got a talent here, keep pushing your talent until God tells you to leave your job. Why are you just trying to leave your job and do your, like, he ain't tell you to do that. And that be the problem right there. We make decisions that he have not confirmed yet. And that's one of the big problems. That's what I will say. So just start, like, really seeking him before every decision. That's what I learned. Because I'm like, okay, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? However, by doing that, it ain't going to always look like what you want it to. Sometimes he'll do that. Okay? Okay. Oh, she said, I heard a quote last year that stuck with me. Jack of all traits, but a master of none. Yeah. It's so crazy because people make that, people switch that quote. They pick parts of it that they want to share, but it really is the whole thing true if you ask me. OMG, that's what I'm facing, coach. The girls is asking me to do hair again, but I'm not wanting to go back to that. My hands hurt. Follow your heart. If your hands hurt, you really got to follow your heart. You're speaking. My husband is on here today, and you are speaking straight to him. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, bro. But yes. So we really got to be patient with him. We get real eager. And it's because we human, and he already be knowing we going to do that, y'all. Like, that's what's funny about God is, like, God will play the game with you. He already know. He already know how we about to come. But he be having hope and faith in us, too. He be like, okay, I'm going to still give her the test because, shoot, just maybe. I know God probably be like, just maybe she going to switch up this time. And sometimes you do. And that one time you actually just choose to follow what he wanted you to do. Ooh, baby, the blessing be so crazy. You be like, ooh, I'm going to keep doing what he say. But sometimes you take one step. But the thing is this is what I have to tell people. Like, God, it ain't always just one step. He'll make you take 5 steps into things that feel uncomfortable. See, like sometimes we think like, oh, okay, I'm going to get uncomfortable for a little bit, then God going to make me back comfortable. No, baby. It's a lot of discomfort that's coming. You're going to be uncomfortable for a while. You're going to have to go to your mom's house. You might even have to downgrade your car. You might not have a house to go to. Oops. I don't know what your situation is, but I know that God, he even showing up in them situations. You might be at your homeboy crib. Like, it be the craziest things that he will put you through. Whole time, you just giving so much credit to the enemy that God's sitting back like, dang, if you just look over here. If you look over here, my voice will be a little bit louder. Uh-oh, who I'm talking to. If you turn your head over here, hello? You got your AirPod in over here, God, right there. You so focused on the bad. You don't even get that he literally right here trying to whisper in your ear and you got an AirPod in looking at the enemy like, dang, why this happening to me? God, like, nigga, take the headphone out. Just pull it out. I'm trying to whisper something in your ear. I got a word for you, dog. Right here. I feel this one heavy. So somebody been ignoring him. Somebody on here is ignoring him and he tired of it. Okay? You need to be in this fast, whoever you are, because I feel your energy heavy. Okay? She said, it's me speaking to me. Yes, long live Tika. That's what he do. That's how he move. He don't like that. He get mad. He get salty. He be like, dang. You really don't see me? You ain't even gonna try to hear nothing that I gotta say. Like, it don't even matter to you. And you praying and he getting irritated because you praying, but you got your headphones in. You praying, but you got your headphones and you can't hear what he's saying. He right there answering you and you on your own type timing. He irritated. He like, dog, I sent you this resource, so you played with this, you fumbled this, you talking about this, but you walking like this. See, the thing is this, we be so focused on like pleasing other people that we really, this is what I notice about people, y'all. This is so crazy. This is so crazy, y'all. People, you will have a master plan. Master plan. And most of the time, it's people who is starting businesses or things relating to a business. That's where I mostly hear it. Master plan. You bring it to your people. You bring it to your homeboys, your homegirls, your cousins, your mama, your daddy. You literally take your master plan to everybody but God. Everybody. You literally telling this game plan to everybody except God. And then what you do is you so busy talking. busy talking that you ain't walking. You so busy talking and telling them what you gonna do and how you should do and when you gonna start and when you want to do this and how you gonna do this and how it's gonna change this and how you gonna put them on, that you ain't even took one step forward. It just sound good. This is why I be telling people, it gotta get personal and it gotta get real. We be too focused on pleasing everybody. This is with everything. Our relationship with God, our relationship with our partners. A lot of people want to look so good to the internet with their relationship. You making your partner feel uncomfortable. Like, what? You ain't even happy at home and you typing these captions and it's like, what? It don't read. We be way too focused on pleasing the world that we ain't even really on no personal work. Like, you ain't even really tapped into what's going on. Then you make fun of people when we get to mocking people who woke. But no, they really focusing on what's going on. Y'all thinking, no, it's a joke. No, you're a joke. Uh-oh. Y'all know how I say it. People mock the Christians too. That's why they call Christians. They was literally making fun of people who was mocking Christ. People who were doing the right thing. They literally called them Christians based off that. And I learned that from my dog Lamont, who I got this shirt from. Literally. People always make fun of what's right. Think about it. The nerds get made fun of. People getting good grades, they get made fun of. People who talk proper because they know how to speak proper English, made fun of. Whole time people be wanting that. So you be out here trying to fit into something that you don't want to fit into, then you wondering why you uncomfortable. Nigga, because that ain't what you want. You don't want to do that. You don't want to go there for real. You in a room with a bunch of people that smoke and you know you don't smoke at all. It really kind of give you a headache. So God like, well, you think I made this give you a headache so you can sit around it? Okay. Go ahead. You got it. So you think you're allergic to alcohol so you can be around a bunch of drunks? You got it. See, we do things, we literally go against the grain. God make it plain. He literally make it plain. You already know what you don't like. And the reason you know, because you get uncomfortable as soon as you get around it. But for some reason, you just continue to put yourself in that environment. God, I just want to be around people who's positive. Why you keep answering the phone for them then? See, that's the thing. We got to understand. We will always serve a show me God. You got to show him. How you talking about you want all this positivity, but all you doing is talking about drama? How you telling me you on a Facebook, you got all these niggas? There's all kinds of people in and out your house. What's going on here? God like, wait, you said you want to be a wife. What is you talking about? God like, girl, go ahead on, man. You just playing, man. Whatever, man. Y'all ever had that friend that just be talking and you, as soon as they talking, you know they lying? Like, come on, let's get into it, y'all. If we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it, man. Hey, if we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Y'all ever had that friend, you be like, dog, I know you lying. It's plain as day, you're not working out. You don't take those products. Quit promoting the detox tea, bro. You've been the same size for a year. Quit. Give up. Like, come on, y'all. Let's get into it if we gonna get into it. Like, girl, bye. You are at the gym just taking pictures. You're not doing anything. Come on. And it's like, that's how God be looking like. Why you keep telling me that? He probably put his headphone in at one point. Like, man. God probably be like, let me go roll up. She tripping. All right. I'm playing too much. But for real, y'all got to think about that. Don't nobody want to hear that. You keep on telling him you want this kind of lifestyle. You want to be around this kind of people. You want to attract this kind of man. You want this kind of job. You want this kind of financial management. You want to be able to manage your money. You want these kind of credit cards. But you can't even handle a $200 crack. Nah. Y'all gotta be real with him, man. Because I be getting offended with some of the stuff. Like, I be like, man, why they playing with the big G like that? Jessica, I'm for real. Like, don't be playing with my dog like that. Like, why are you playing with him? Why are you telling him that you want all of that and you ain't even like, what? How you think you deserve that? And I'm just telling y'all because God be wanting me to deliver certain messages, man, and this is one of them. He wants you to know that if he is a show me God, he showed me that he has showed me God, so I have to tell y'all. Because I don't want y'all to have to go through the what I went through. I used to just be talking like, God, please. And he was like, girl, bye. See you later, alligator. I ain't lying to y'all. But once I start putting that action in, once I start praying and I start getting real intentional, see, it's a difference. Oh, man. I hate to tell y'all this one. I really hate to say this to y'all. It's a huge difference. And I mean huge. Between praying and having a relationship with God. See, because some of us really in our heart believe. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying don't pray. I never say that. I'm not saying that. But you got to do some work behind the prayer. Like, some of us just praying. And really, to me, this is how I explain prayer. Like, prayer is really just like a time for you to talk to God. Okay? But it takes, like, the work after prayer is how you you got to hear the answer. When you talk to him, you going for a response, right? I mean, I do. When I pray, and God don't show up immediately. So I guess my question is, if you say a prayer and God is he's about reciprocity. So if you come to him, he's going to respond. If you ain't doing no work afterwards, you ain't doing no meditation afterwards, you're not giving any other time to God outside of prayer, when do you have a chance to get the answer to your prayer? How are you going to know when he's showing up? Because God is, like, tricky. And, like, y'all got to understand, and I hate to tell y'all this, but the enemy actually hears your prayers too. Especially if you anything like me, because I be talking to God. I be like, God! Be yelling, so I know the enemy be right there, like, lurking. Okay? But he can hear them too. This is why it take, like, that extra work, because you got to be able to decipher when it's God responding, when it's you responding, and when it's old dude. Right? You got to be able to be like, nah, that ain't a good decision. Nah, my God don't rock like that. Nah, let me double back. See, some of us, we be so impatient, we don't even take the time to double back. See, I'm a double back type. I'm right 2 times. Okay, God, tell me one more time. Like, I be like, God, I hope I ain't on no time frame. At least I'm waiting for you and I ain't waiting on nothing else. So I be like, God, I really need you to double back. I don't play about that. Y'all, anything I say to y'all on here, I don't play about following through with it, because I really take this serious as God's work. So I don't ever want him to think I'm on here perping. And then I'm going on and just doing something different than what I say, because, oh, man, I'm scared of him. I don't know about y'all, but I'm scared of him. I used to be like, why don't he want us to be scared of him? And now I get it. Like, what? Y'all want to come into I gave my son up. No. If you want to get around me, you got to show me. Like, now I get it. I used to be like, what do he mean? He want us to fear him. Like, if you're supposed to be so kind and sweet, like, why you want us to be scared of you? Like, what's that about? I remember when I first chose to read the Bible, it was this plan that I read, and it was telling you, like, what it take to be a disciple of God. And I was like, Oh, the event got rescheduled. He said, side note, I wish I could fly in. The 420 event got rescheduled. However, I am having a men empowerment event July 17th, so book your flight. July 17th, Shell. It's going to be for my fellas. I already got the spot booked. It's going to be at this nice hookah bar. We're going to have some food. It's going to be a vibe. So book your flight July 17th. I ain't even post a flyer yet. So fellas, if you want to come to a men empowerment event, it's going to be dope. I have my brother flying in from Cali. I have one of my, it's dope. We ain't going to do too much of that. But yeah, get y'all, be ready. So, I forgot. Even if they do pretend he know, he just gonna let you keep faking it. Nah, for real, that's how God do. That's what I was saying. God will play with you. God really will play with you. He'd be like, oh, okay. Because he crazy. When y'all read the Bible, y'all will see, like, he was silly. Anytime you, like, reading the Bible verse and you see him say, yeah. I didn't know it was rescheduled. Is there a new date? What? You didn't, nobody bought, it was only like 4 people that bought tickets. I already reached out to them. Right when I canceled it, I reached out to everybody that bought tickets. But, oh, yeah. When you read in the Bible, anytime you see him use the word yeah, like when he like, yeah, I'm dead serious, y'all. Anytime y'all hear him say that in the Bible, he on that. The more and more I read it, I be like, oh, he crazy. Because he do. He be like, yeah. And then he would say something like, yeah, go down there and do what I said. That's when he on that one type timing. And that's what showed me, like, okay, God like me. I be like, okay, God rocking like me. Like, God ain't going for that. God have a smart mouth. He a little feisty. He about that action. He want all the smoke. He way tougher than me. Like, I was joking when I said that. But back to what I was saying, like, it started making sense to me for real when I like really start reading the Bible. I got it. God, like, no, if you want to get to where I'm at, after all I just did, I done put my baby through all this for you. I need to know that you really, really want this, man. He can't just let anybody up in there. I ain't even gonna lie. That be me with the workout. I'm trying to change. Y'all, I want to feel good and healthy in my skin. You say I'm going to feel good and healthy in my skin. I'm going to feel. You're going to feel it. Right. She said God was popping his ish in Proverbs. Hey, if you want to start reading the Bible, go on to Proverbs. You're going to get so much wisdom. You're going to get a little like, ooh. You're going to realize that you've been doing a little too much. You're going to realize that you're all right. You're going to realize that you need to sharpen up in certain areas. You're going to realize you might not be all that wifey material you thought. Hey, Proverbs. Read it all. If you want to learn a little something. Okay? Actually, I got to go pee real quick. We still on schedule, though. We only been on here an hour. I started at 9:10. It's 10:10. We good. We on schedule. I love this. Okay, I'm back. That's my sign to read the book. It be like that. You still got to keep going. She said one day it felt like she got it, and then the next day her body be like, hold on. That's the beauty of it. You got to push through. Girl, you got to push through. Okay? I be tired going up and down them steps. Dang. That's janky. All this working out I've been doing, I'm a month strong. That's a mess. That's a mess. Anyway, though. Yeah, man. Y'all just got to do the work for real. Like, once we ask God for stuff, just do the work. Just do the work. Because he already watching. Like, he see everything. So, it's kind of like pointless. Damn, that ain't print out. It's kind of like pointless to even ask him for it if you ain't gonna do the work afterwards. My face looking slim. Thank you. Might just be the angle. Let me see. I'm just playing. I'm getting my results. Hey, I got to go to Miami in 2 months with my girls. I got to look good. Okay, Coach has to look good. I need that 2-piece, okay? I ain't playing. I'm trying to go in the trip with my man. We got some stuff to do, okay? But anyway, y'all. My last question for you, right? Because I have this shirt on, I had to ask this. Jessica, bye. So, God is my source, right? But, like, my question for you is, like, who is your source for real? Like on some real deal. Like, who are you really going to, like, in those darkest moments, in those moments where you feel hurt, when you feel confused? And some people, see, what I realized with this conversation is that some people aren't going to anybody. See, some people going to themselves, some people going to their man, their woman, right? Their mom. Everybody had that person. But there's some people who are actually not going to anyone. They literally just bottle things up. And it's a lot of men. There's a lot of men, right, who they're their own source. They don't really seek other people because the environment we live in, we kind of make it like it's weak. Men don't really like to be vulnerable. And this is why I'm so, like, I'm excited about this man empowerment event for real, because we need more men to really, like, tap in. We got to understand being woke ain't corny. Nah, nigga, wake up. For real. That ain't corny. That's real deal. You need to wake up. Niggas is out here lost. Slouches. We can't have that. Okay? We need men. We need providers. We need protectors. It ain't about how big you is and how tough you is, but that mind is the power. That connection to God is the power. That's what I'm talking about. Right? We need men that understand for real. God is the protector and the provider. If we're really going to get into it, I can't wait to this event. They're going to be like, ooh, Ari crazy. They're going to be like, I feel bad for Chuck. I feel bad for Chuck because Rory mouthpiece is crazy. This event going to be hard. There it is. That's a great point. She said they didn't have any leaders in their lives. That is the most common problem. But it's like, dang, if you ain't had a leader, be the leader. That's what pushed me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's what keeps me going every day, is that I want to be what I didn't have. And I want more people to understand that. Be what you didn't have. Stop making that an excuse not to. Like a lot of people, I don't know how to be a dad because I ain't have a dad. You know what you wanted out of a dad. You were a son. You were a son. You were. Even if you did not have an active dad, you know the things that you wanted your dad to do. So now when you have children, do that. Like for me as a mother, I know the things I wish my mom was there for. I know the way I wish my mom handled things. I know the things I love that my mom did. So now as a parent, I'm real cautious. Like, okay, boom. All right, my kids, they crying. I'm gonna take this route. You know, I don't have to whoop them every time this. I don't have to go here. I'm gonna actually stay firm. See, my mom, she had a real soft heart. So she would like whoop us. But like the punishment part of it, it was trash. She'd be like, y'all ain't going nowhere. Don't leave my house for a week. But my mom was a hardworking woman, so you feel me? Although she say that, girl, you got to go to work from 4 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So, and she was a single mom. So as soon as she go to work, bye. We outside. I'm telling my older sister, don't tell mom I left. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I understand that the whooping part really didn't hold the weight. It's really the punishment part, right? So for me, I choose to take that route. I'm like, nah, I get it. Kids really want to do things more than like the pain. It's like, okay, boom. Because I know me, I got to a point where I was like, oh yeah, she about to just whoop me real quick. I'll be back, y'all. I'm about to go get a whoop. I'm not lying to y'all. I was wrecked. I know I got the most whoopings out of all my siblings. I was wrecked. Always kicked out. Always expelled. Always expelled. Always suspended. I was wild, right? But it was because I could get it off. Like, I was the baby. I'm the youngest out of all my siblings. I was the baby, so like my sisters, it was like my older sisters had moved out, so it was really just me and my brother left. And my brother was doing his own thing. Like but we was like in the same hood, so it's like I would kind of be with him, but I was never really with him. We just was in the same like areas. It was just crazy. But either way, you have to take note of what you like and what you didn't like growing up. Like, you can't use that as an excuse. You can't say, oh man, well, this happened to me, so I was molested, so let me molest my son. What? What are you talking about, sir? Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Well, my dad beat my mom every day, and oh my God, that had me. I hated the way that felt. But what? No, absolutely not. That's why for me, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I'm really not moved by the seeing some people probably, you might unfollow me or something, but I'm not moved by that kind of stuff. When people tell me like, well, you know, his dad used to beat his mom, so that's why he beat me. What do that have to do with you? See, in those situations, when you understand God, you get that. Only thing God needs you to do right now is get up out of there. God not using you. He ain't making you just stay there to get beat. God is saying, get up out of there so you can show this man what it's like to actually lose something. Or you can just stay and get beat up, and that ain't his. No, God is never putting you in a situation where he just wants you to keep experiencing a bad thing. Once you experience the bad thing, his goal is to get you up out of there. Now, if that person come back or not, and I'm heavy on this too, then, you know, that could be God or that could be the enemy, but that person could come back if they learn the lesson based off of you leaving. But you staying, nah, dog. You just stand straight out the gate. Like, even if you gotta leave for a week, even if you gotta leave overnight, you might be married, you just gotta go to your mom's house for the night. You know what I'm saying? But certain things, the only thing God needs you to do in that situation is remove yourself. Nothing else. When it comes with hurt and pain and like a lot of emotions that is just not of God, you gotta get up out of that. Whether it's temporary or not, in that moment, it's time to go. Y'all know I'm heavy on it. I've been in my relationship 7 years, and I'm still like, look, don't you you be smart now. Don't you make one wrong move, cuz. And that's just how you gotta be. You gotta be able to have that. Are you gonna be hurt? Are you gonna be, man, listen, is it gonna be some, it ain't gonna be easy, but you gotta understand that. You have to know that if God needs you to get out of a situation, you're willing to do it. Some of us are literally not willing to do it, even when God is giving you every sign that you need. And some of them, like some situations I hear, like God literally, the first day you met him, the first interaction you had with this person, God stepped in and showed you that this was not somebody that you needed to deal with. But something in you just told you to keep trying to figure it out. And it's like every time you deal with this person, it's a slap in the face to God. Every time. He like, dang, I showed you the first day. The first day. They came straight to brunch, talking about everybody, telling you all their business. And you still wanted to get close to this girl? This man told you he lost his wife because he cheated on her. And he's telling you that he cheated. He's telling you he's a cheater. The first day. And you still want to give him a chance? Like, why? See, and these are the situations where your flesh, and I'm telling you, your flesh is a bad mama jamma. Your flesh is a bad mama jamma. We've been here for a long time. You know, you've been in this flesh for a long time. You've been making a lot of decisions based on your flesh. So it's easy to be like, well, God, even though that sounds great, that looks great, I know that that's great. You know that's obviously, there's no other option here. I'm still gonna just turn right. I don't care. I know what the GPS say. God, I know that you clearly are showing me that it's traffic that way, but for some reason, I want to go that way still. And then we blame it right on God. And it's just crazy. This is why discernment is so powerful. You have to be able to be able to say, this is my flesh. This is God speaking to me. You know? I tell y'all, have fun with it. Start calling it like your alter ego. You know how Beyonce had like Sasha Fierce and Beyonce? Meg had like Tina Snow and Meg. Like, have your alter ego. Like, I call myself Tasha sometimes. So, Tasha, and then I'm like, okay, this is Ny'Asia. When I'm like on some real deal, when I'm like, all right, put your big girl panties on. You ain't got time to be playing no games. You ain't got time to be take your emotions out of it. Take this, think of everything you done learned, everything we done did. Now, Ny'Asia, what you want to do? Okay? That's what you got to do. When you really, 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 really want to know what God wants you to do in them situations, you got to really, like, just tap in. But anyway, where y'all think we going to land in this Bible? This is the part where y'all tell me where y'all think we going to land today. Where y'all think we going to land today. Where y'all think we going to land today. What book are we going to land in today? Wow, where y'all think we going to land today? Where y'all think we going to land today? Dang, where y'all at? Jessica said Isaiah today, and Jamila said we in Mark today. I think we landed in Isaiah today, and Tika said we landed in Matthew today. Zakia said we in Psalms today. I forgot her name ain't Tika, but hey. Castorari and Luke today. Hey. Where y'all think we gon' land today? Where y'all think we gon' land today? Y'all think we gon' land today? Woo! This is a workout today. Where y'all think we gon' land today? Where y'all think we gon' Stony Blessing said we in Mark today, and Cherry said we in Corinthians today. My girl Riri in Matthew today. Where we at? Hey, whew, that's a workout. I ain't doing that no more. Okay, where we at with it? It stopped right here. No, we ain't doing that again. We've been in the first book of Kings too many times this week. I was wrong for that. I should have stayed there, huh? Proverbs. Ooh, my dog said Proverbs. Let's see. Okay, what is this? It better not be first book of Kings. Second book of Chronicles. Second book of Chronicles. It took me right here. Dang, my eyes went straight here, so I feel like I just have to read this one. I don't know. Somebody else said Proverbs. We ended up landing in the second book of Chronicles, chapter 17. No, chapter 18. Second book of Chronicles. Can somebody type this, please, so I can pin it? Second book of Chronicles, chapter 18, verse 1. That's where it took me to. Second book of Chronicles, verse 8, chapter 18, verse 1. Good morning, Stella. Stella. Yes, second book of Chronicles. Wait a minute. Yeah, she spelled it wrong. They know what you're talking about, girl. They know what they're talking about, period. Okay, so this is what it said. This is just where my eyes went as soon as I opened it. So y'all know I'm a firm believer that if you take my eyes there, I guess I'm supposed to read it. So let's see. It says, what? Y'all know I really can't stand the names in the Bible. They are so extra. Jehoshaphat had riches and honor and abundance and joined affinity with Ahab. Okay. And after certain years, he went down to Ahab to Samaria. And Ahab killed sheep and oxen for him in abundance and for the people that he had with him, and persuaded him to go up with him up to blah, blah, blah. Ahab, king of Israel, said, this is too long. I had to read down like 5 to 6 verses to even get to understand what they're talking about. I'm really not about to explain this one. It's too long. Sorry. Oh, Instagram hating. That's because I closed the Bible. Instagram hating, y'all. They over there salty. Let me see what happens if I go out. I already know they're salty. Okay, we about to try this again. Hopefully they come back. That's what I'm saying. I had to go all the way. I'm not about to read all of that, though, and then explain all of that. I'm not doing that. I don't even have that kind of patience, Castorari. You know that, sis. Hey, Instagram ain't messing with them. They talking about I can't hear you no more. I don't know neither, sis. Okay, let's try another one. I know. Come to YouTube then. That's crazy because remember yesterday YouTube cut off and now today Instagram trying to cut off. Normally Instagram come back. Can y'all hear me now? All right, y'all ready? Dang, what's this? Matthew. Okay, we back. Hey. Y'all, we went to Matthew. We are in Matthew now. Okay? We are in Matthew. Y'all ready? All right, so let's see where he takes me. Yeah, God be doing that, though. This ain't the first time where I had to pick another scripture. So let's see where he take me in Matthew. Woo, 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 woo. No way. I'm about to throw this Bible across this room. Y'all are not even going to believe. If you've been here this whole episode, you're going to get it. Y'all are not going to believe what this scripture say. Okay. Now, this is crazy. See, when he redirects you, just listen. Oh. Okay, so Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. This is crazy. Okay? Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm going to read it, okay? And then I want y'all to tell me what y'all got from it. It's crazy how this aligns. He always steal my word. This why he redirected me. He like, I got something better for it. Oh, I think I guessed Matthew. Oh, no, I guessed Isaiah. I tried it. Okay, so Matthew 11:28. It says, come unto me, all ye they labor, all you that labor and are heavy, right? And I will give you rest. So come to me for all ye that labor. So for all of your work, right? All of your work, when you've been working and it's heavy, right? So come to me when you know that you've been working and it's been heavy, right? And I will give you rest. Costa Rice said, bruh. Sis, that is sick. My mind is blue. Nay, exactly. She said match perfect. My mind is blown. How did that just align perfect with this message? I just told y'all, you feel me? Lean on him. As long as you got God right next to you, no matter what you're going through, when it get heavy, he right there. Like, you lean a little bit, he gonna be right there to lift you right back up. As soon as you lean over, he like, no. I just said this. I just said when it get heavy, that be the problem. You got to give him most of the load. He ready. That be the problem. The battle was never yours. She said, we talked about the heart feeling heavy. I made y'all put one in the chat if you've ever said it feel heavy today. Do y'all hear me? I just told y'all to put a one in the chat. If you've ever made the statement, it's been heavy today. It feel heavy today. And then he brings us right to the scripture talking about come to me when it's heavy. You feel me? But y'all see, he said, for all of your work. But that's what I said too. I said, but you got to put the work in. I've been saying it the whole episode. Faith without work is dead. And then he said, for all you that labor is work. So he's saying for all your work, okay? God always reminds you got to put work in. This is crazy, y'all. Like, I don't know if this is crazy to y'all the way it's crazy to me, but this is crazy to me. Somebody said this fast about to be crazy. And it is, though, because this is what he do. When we get to fast, y'all know how he do when it's time to fast. Our fast ain't no joke. The way he showed up that last time, like the situations he put me in, the rooms I was in, and those 5 days, I was like, what? It was just crazy, y'all. I don't even know. That's why I be saying, when you do things that's like really focused on God, like a fast, you can't do it. You can't do it to fit in. You can't like play with God like that. You can't do stuff to impress other people. You can't do godly things to impress other people because God be like, what is you doing? You don't even care about how I feel. You doing this because you want them to think you cool. I ain't even about to give you what you got. Right? I know. She said, and we got 5 more days with you. I know, sis. I'm like, what did I sign up for? I ain't think about it till I start saying it. I was like, oh my God, I got to do Bible and Blunt 7 days in a row. That's real work. God don't be playing. He like, oh, you want to host a fast? Yeah. But it's so crazy because he kept on telling me that I get to follow the fast this time. Last time I had my own fast, and I even prayed on it. After he told me that I get to follow the fast, I asked him, like, is this me telling myself this or you really? And he doubled back. Like, yeah, you follow the fast with them. So I'm like, okay. Because last time I had my own fast, like, I could only smoke with y'all. I could only, like, I had my own stuff. But this time he just said it clear, like, follow the fast. So I'm doing everything y'all doing. We rocking this week. But I got to show up every day for this Bible and Blunt. I'm like, dang. But he going to give me the message. That's why I came on here ready. But yeah. She said that mind be open during the fast. That writing assignment had me listing desires I never said out loud. Same, sis. I literally, when I was writing last night, I'm like, dang, I didn't even realize I felt like I needed this. It was crazy. I'm like, dang. It was crazy. I'm like, okay, God, I see why you told me to follow the fast. I was like, I see why you want me to follow the fast. Okay. It's crazy, though. God got us, y'all. So that was the verse. He told us when it get heavy, lean on him. Man, the right had me digging deep yesterday. See? I'm new to this, but I love it. Thank you. So listen, y'all. I'm about to pray us out. I'm going to tell us the fast for today. This is day 2 of our Bible and Blunts fast. This is our second time fasting, but today is day 2 of the fast. It's a 7-day fast. I'll be on here 7 days. Normally I do 3, but God making me do 7. Oh, this is the end of the episode, but it is going to save after I finish. They said I'm rolling up now. Yeah, y'all came in at the end. It started at 9 o'clock a.m. every day. 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? If you're interested in being mentored by me, I do have a sisterhood, a mentorship. It's called 360 Wealth. coach them every Sunday. You get your t-shirt. You get a community of just really growing women, waking up to positive energy. I mean, literally just, she said, okay, perfect, was just about to ask. Yes. So yes, if you're interested in that, you can click the link in my bio and say Joy 360 Wealth. It's a vibe that I literally can't explain. It's just amazing. I love what God has allowed me to create. And it's just growing women who's literally working on themselves. So it's like it's a safe haven is what I like to consider it, for real, because it's truly a safe haven. Like if you're in 360, you feel safe, you feel secure, and I love that, and I thank God every day for that. But if you're interested in joining that, you can click the link in my bio. Other than that, let's get into the fast for today. So I was trying to pray and ask God, like, what did he want us to do? Y'all probably ain't gonna believe me, but I swear, July 17th, Shell, 17th, it's gonna be Saturday. 17th, July 17th. But I swear, y'all, I kept praying and praying, and this is what he told me, so I couldn't go against it. Yes, we're praying for some new members in 360 Wealth. Say that, Jess. See, all the 360 Wealth is in YouTube because they know where we really supposed to be, but Instagram is like for my new people. So they can't even see y'all commenting, but yes, 360 Wealth, 360 Wealth Gang. She said, let's get a new member today, period. But this is the fast. I gotta go with what he said. The fast today has nothing to do with weed, which is crazy. I don't know. But I was like, what times or how do you want me to do weed? And nothing would come. I don't know. I was hoping that throughout this episode, he would give me something to do with weed. Nothing has to do with weed. But he did say no alcohol. So maybe it's people on here who drinks alcohol. Like you might drink wine every day or something. But it was real firm, like no alcohol today. No bread today. No bread. So not like tortilla, like bread. Like you cannot eat a sandwich. You cannot eat a sandwich. No bread. So no wine. Oh, that's crazy. No wine, no bread. Ain't that crazy? Like it'd be weird. No alcohol and no bread was the first two things that came to mind as soon as I prayed over our fast. Just for today. She said, sheesh, no bread. Yes, sis. Come on, you got it. And then the third thing is we are writing a letter of forgiveness to ourselves. Okay? We are writing a letter of forgiveness to ourselves. So, dear Jakia, dear Cherish, dear Rory, dear Ny'Asia, dear Jessica, dear Shiana, dear Jada, dear Jamila, dear Riri. Okay? No bread, no alcohol, no bread, and a letter of forgiveness to yourself. That is our goal for today. That is the fast for today. I mean, y'all, I don't know. I was just praying and praying and praying, like, God, how you want me to do? And he just would not give me an assignment for weed. So, I got to stick to what he told me, right? So, that's what we're doing, y'all. But I love y'all so much. Let's pray out of here. Make sure y'all here tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. She said the letter part made my stomach quiver. Mm-hmm. Writing assignments ain't no joke. He just giving them to me. He gave me that straight out the gate, too. He gave me the whole fast when I was in the shower the same way. That is so crazy. So, y'all welcome. I love that y'all let us. Make sure when y'all do y'all letter, y'all tag me. Just write dear, boom, and then take a picture and tag me. Okay? So, let's pray out. Father God, I come to you today with an open heart and an open mind. I just want to first, of course, thank you for anyone that you allowed to hear my voice, whether it's live or later in the day, later in the week, whenever they was blessed with this message. I pray that the message resonated, God. I thank you for just using me as a vessel, giving me the confidence to get on this platform, giving me the courage to keep coming, the wisdom to know the word to deliver, and the understanding of my purpose. I am so glad that I understand my purpose, and it drives me to show up every single day. I ask that you keep using me as the example, God. I ask that anyone who is able to hear my message, that you deliver the message that you need delivered. It's not about me. It is absolutely about the person on the other end. So I ask that you just keep using me as a vessel, God. I ask that anyone, this is for anyone under my voice, I ask that you start to reveal their purpose, okay? I ask that you just continue to make their purpose plain. If they know what it is, just continue to push them to use it as a leverage, you know. Keep on pushing and pushing and pushing to tap into that purpose, God. We understand that we need you beside us, not behind us. We need you beside us or in front of us, whichever way it goes. But we thank you in advance for everything that you have in store for us. I ask that you open our hearts when we write our letters of forgiveness. Truly write the things that we are forgiving ourselves for and why it's important to forgive ourselves. The first step to forgiveness is actually forgiving ourselves for the things that we allow other people to do and the things that we've done to ourselves. So again, I thank you in advance. I love you. And in your name we pray. Amen. Happy Tuesday. This was great. This was freaking amazing. Can I get an amen? Can I get a I'm excited. I'm excited. This fast is about to be great. I don't know why he didn't care if we smoked today, y'all. He was like, girl, your platform is not just weed based. And that's what I'm realizing. That I know that this is the revelation God has given me. I was being so hard on myself about weed. And he really used people to show me that it's not just about weed. That's just the title that relates to me, you know. But that blunts and that title, that can stand for whatever it is that you're doing. Whatever the sin is, people that don't smoke, but they understand, right? Whatever it is that you feel like your sin is, it's not bad, you know. I ain't gonna say it's not bad, but no sin weighs more than another. So you can't let anyone, you know, tell you the relationship you can have with God. So I feel like the reason why he's structuring this fast this way is because there's people who's not struggling with weed. They don't care about us not being able to smoke weed, but they gonna have that wine though, or they gonna have that. So I feel like that is what he's kind of revealing to me, is that it's not just about the weed. It's so many other things that people are putting above him. That's what I feel, y'all. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. But again, happy Tuesday. I finished the book of Luke finally. If y'all know, I was supposed to finish the book of Luke in March. I was supposed to finish it in March. So I'm finally done with that. I'm a little bit behind, but now I'm about to move forward, and I have to finish two chapters in April. So I'm about to be in this Bible today. That's what I've been doing, working on flyers and in my Bible, because that's what God's telling me to do. So I'm being obedient. Other than that, I love y'all. Happy Tuesday. Be great today. Be a blessing to someone. You know, just be great and find your purpose. Bye-bye. Go get some tacos. She said he was feeling right too, because I was just drinking some wine last night. Look at that.